espectacular. Yo estoy lista. I am ready. Good morning. Let's make sure. Oh, we need some light. Chat. Hi. Mandita. Wow. Panther. Thank you, Lago. Okay, we are in English today. Oye, today is Thursday. So we are in English. We got the books. We are ready to go, Gladys. We're talking about how to destroy your excuses. Oh, thank you, Mandita. Thank you so much. Good morning, Lani. Thank you. Just beautiful. It's beautiful. I feel beautiful. It's amazing. Okay, we always have to look beautiful, right? Always. Okay, so we're taping in my YouTube channel. So we make sure YouTube channel, we're doing fine. So this video is gonna be saved in my YouTube channel, Dr. Josefina. We are working today with book number 1 and book number 6. The books I'm gonna be using today for today's presentations are book 1 and 6. So I have 6 books. So you need to get these books so you can follow my recommendations. Are we ready to go? Okay, so today we're gonna let me wait a few seconds. I'm always ready. So I said 11, but I'm always ready. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Rosie. Okay, so let's go. Let's get my notes here to make sure we go by the notes. So I make sure I share with you everything I want to share with you. Number 1, we always dealing with 2 self. We're dealing with, let me make sure we're very more like that. Perfect. We're dealing with the little self. You can call it the little self or your bigger self, or your lower self or your higher self, or you can call it the little me or the big me. So you find yourself always struggling with a person in you that wants to be the best, that want to excel. And then you always fighting or struggling with the little you. Sandra, good morning, beautiful, with the little you. So, and the thing is that when we are hustling or wrestling with a little me, we always try to find excuses. So the point is that the little you is always looking for comfort and excuses. And then, but you have to recognize when you look at yourself, when you look at the big picture of your life, you recognize that you are here to excel. You are here to do the best that you can be. You are here to overcome temptations. You are here to be the best version of yourself. So what happens is that we allow our emotions and our temptations and our weaknesses to take us down and not to do the things that we want to do. One of the things that when you start doing the personal development and the working on yourself, you discover that this journey in life, that life is all about demanding and expecting the best of you. And probably one of the moments when I was in my hairdresser today, she mentioned that some big actor or a singer died. And when you hear that people are dying, whether you know that person or you don't know that person, it makes you a little bit connected with mortality. You feel, in my case, I felt, wow, that person used to be alive last week. Now that person is no longer here. So the point is that you have an amount of time that is limited. And once you become aware that you are not here forever, that you don't have time to waste, then you recognize that you have to start mastering yourself, mastering your excuses, mastering the best version of you. And every single day you walk in that path. So, and one of the main things that we have to recognize that I'm not here to be cruel, controlled by my emotions. And a lot of time people say, well, I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like going for a walk. I'm tired. And you start looking and talking about excuses. And what that does, it cultivates your weaknesses. It cultivates the weak part of you as you constantly repeating these sentences to yourself. Now, once you make the choice that you want to get rid of your excuses, you feel that you stop feeling sorry for yourself. And a lot of time, the journey of life, the mastering ourselves, we have to recognize I am not here to feel sorry for myself. I am not here to deceive myself. I am not here to live a life of an illusion that is really is not taking me in the direction that I want to go. I don't have time to waste. I hope you reach that moment today or soon that you recognize I don't have time to wait. And when you recognize that you don't have time to waste, you become very selective with whom you spend your time. Let me rectify, with whom you invest your time, with whom you invest your energy. You recognize that you don't have time to waste. You recognize that not everybody deserves to be in your presence. You recognize that you don't have to participate in every conversation. You recognize that you don't have to answer any questions. You recognize that you don't have to say anything. And that is going to bring you a sense of peacefulness and a sense of contentment within yourself. And that is the journey of mastering yourself. So the recognition that I don't have time to waste. Not, I don't have time to wait. I don't have time to waste because I'm cultivating and making my soul unbreakable. If that's what you want, you want a strong spirit. You want you want to discipline your character. You want to make sure that you develop the good habits that are gonna that is gonna continue you in that path. Because I'm telling you, you are not done until you're completely out of this body. In the meantime, you have to continue. Now, the weak version of yourself likes excuses. The weak part of you like excuses. And this is what you will say to yourself. I will do it tomorrow. Oh, it is too hard. I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it. Well, you have to master your emotions. You are not here to be ruled by your emotions. You are not here to be constantly offended. You're not here to be constantly upset. You're not here to be constantly angry. You're not here to be wasting your time, your energy, and your money. You are here. The only purpose for your existence is for you to excel. Every time that you talk to yourself in that way, that you say to yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. I will start tomorrow. It is too hard. I don't feel like doing it. What you are doing is poisoning your soul. You're poisoning your soul. That kind of self talk is poisoning yourself. And what is gonna the consequence of that is that you're gonna feel stuck. And you the always the person that is experiencing stagnation. You don't feel like you're growing. You're not feeling that you are doing the things that you want to do. You feel like constantly feel stuck in the morning in your life. Now, because excuses slow your mind. Every time you give yourself excuses, you're poisoning your soul and you're slowing your mind. And with that is eating away your discipline. So your discipline is constantly being destroyed instead of growing, instead of cultivating your ambition and continue that state of growth. So number one, you are not here to be controlled by your emotions, by temptation and your weaknesses. You are here to excel. Point number two, the stronger version of the weakest version of yourself is the weak part of you that are constantly looking and talking about excuses. So you need to immediately start destroying the excuses. Let me give you something that I learned myself to, and this is what I do, how I do it. How do you feel? You feel like I have discipline? This is the way I do it. You know, when in the New Year's resolution, when at the beginning of the year, hola Jose, in the beginning of the year, everybody, oh, New Year resolution to set my priorities, the thing that I want to do on my bucket list. So once, and this is my point, once you sit down and you establish your bucket list or your goals or the thing that you want to achieve or the thing that you want to master, once you write those goals down, and this is like my goal book, I have a book that I write my goals. This is the goal for the week. So you have a place, a book, a notebook, whatever you want, and you write your goals down. Now, whatever, and this is the point is here, it's not that you write the goals down, that you do what you decide what is your bucket list for this year, and then 6 weeks later, 3 weeks later, you forget about it and it's not done. Absolutely not, because whatever you write down in your bucket list or in your goal book, that is written in stone. That's something that you cannot change your mind. Example, if you said to yourself, I'm gonna exercise and I'm gonna train every day for vitality and balance, you have to every day exercise and train every day. You cannot change it because this is the promises that you make to yourself. And every time you make a promise to yourself and you don't fulfill that promise and you break that promise to yourself, you're destroying your integrity for you, the way you see yourself. That is then you start creating a self-image that is going down the drain. Why? Because you cannot even trust what you tell yourself. And we have to have integrity within our own house. That means integrity with me in my head, with me. What I tell myself that I will do, I will follow that no matter what. Because winners are always committed to their goals. Winners are not looking for excuses. Winning are not looking for comfort. Winners are not looking for a way out. And you have to have that determination. And when I'm talking about winning, it's not about you getting a trophy or you getting recognition from the world. No, we're not talking about that kind of success. We're talking about the type of success that is the self-integrity, that whatever I tell myself I will do, whatever I promise to myself that I will achieve, I'm willing to discipline myself and to do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. If I have to wait years, if I have to train, if I have to retrain, if I have to start all over again, if it is something that is within me, that is something that is giving myself and my life meaning and power, that's what I'm talking about. That is and that's how you then you are the type of person you don't thinking about, oh, I don't have discipline. Absolutely not. But what? Why? Let me calm down. Because the discipline that you have is based on the promises you tell yourself. It's so easy. We have it backwards. You have the discipline, and this is what I call your power act. To me, a power act, or not a power, a superpower. Power act is something else, and we'll talk about that in a few seconds. But superpower, you know what your superpower is? Your superpower is when you make a promise to yourself and you fulfill that promise. If you said to yourself, I will exercise every single day for vitality and balance, or not that I exercise, positive sentence in the present moment. I exercise and I train every day for vitality and balance, and I keep that promise to myself. That is my superpower. My superpower, one of my superpower is that whatever I tell myself I will do, I go ahead and I do it. And I do it slowly. I do it one step at a time. I baby step. I don't have to go and conquer the whole universe. These personal victories, those private victories, that self-integrity. And when you have self-integrity with you, when you know the type of person you are, when you know you're the type of person you don't lie to yourself, you're the type of person that you know making promise to yourself that you don't fulfill, you become a powerful, super mastering person. You become somebody that you can trust yourself. You might not trust the whole world. You might not trust the people around you. You might not trust what anybody is saying, but you trust yourself. And that sense of power, and that sense of security and confidence within yourself is what I call your superpower. So you don't have to look too far. Now, so we are here to discipline ourselves, to cultivate our ambition. And you don't have to be afraid. Oh, you're so ambitious. I remember one time when I was in Boston University and I met this person, and the person says to me, oh, what are you doing in the United States? And I said, oh, I came here, I'm going to study, I'm going to get my master's degree. And this person was born in this country. And here I am with my broken English in 1974, 73. I'm still learning English. You never stop learning. You never stop improving. You never stop mastering. So the person asked me what I was doing in this country. And I told the person, I said, oh, I came here to study and I'm going to get my master's degree, all excited. And the person says to me, you're so ambitious. And sometimes people might take it the wrong way. It's good to have ambition because the ambition that you have is self-mastery. Know thyself. The great philosophers in life always talk about know thyself. So it's okay to have your beautiful, beautiful ambition, because the ambition allows you to grow, to continue this moment or grow? Do you entertain? You don't entertain excuses. You are the type of person that you are not looking for entertaining excuses, because excuses guys you, take you to weakness. Every time you look for excuses, every time you trying to find reasons not to do what you're supposed to do, you are cultivating, you enhancing, you improving your weaknesses. And weaknesses is a change. You do it today, tomorrow, and then it comes a moment that you just are a weak person. And then you say, well, I don't have discipline. No, it's not that you don't have discipline. It's that you continuously, repeatedly looking for excuses. And if you're going to argue for your limitation, they are yours. Always remember, argue for your limitations and they are yours. Somebody is telling you, when my coach told me, oh, you can be a great bodybuilder. I didn't know about anything about bodybuilding. I never lifted weights. Look at me now. I'm addicted to it. And when he said that to me, although I never done it before, I had no clue how to train. And I said to him, well, I don't know how to train. How do you do that? I was like, how do you do that? And he said to me, I'll train you. I said, wow. At that moment, I could argue for my limitations. I could have said, well, my age, I'm 59 years old. Well, I've never done it before. Well, I don't have muscle. Oh, no. Argue for your limitation and they are yours. When somebody presents yourself the opportunity to do something, you grab it. You're always ready. You're always ready to achieve. You're always ready to embrace. You're always ready to do the thing that life is calling you to do. Because the purpose is, sometimes people think that I have to have things outside of me. No, your goals are looking for you. Your purpose is looking for you. Your destiny is looking for you. Your ambition is looking for you. The opportunities are looking for you. Are you open? Are you open for business? And what is your business? Your business is personal development. Your business is to cultivate your body, your mind, and your spirit. Your business is to be the best version of yourself every single day, every hour of the day. This is not a business that I don't feel like doing it today. I don't feel like working out today. I don't care. I go. And you know from your own personal experience that every time that, especially with a physical activity, that you say, oh, I don't want to do it. And you start moving and you start doing it, you feel better. Everything, because this is my next point is about how do you break that. I will read you in a minute. Okay. When you allow your weakness to step into your character with your excuses, you are embracing failure. And excuses are always looking for comfort. Look, excuses are always looking for comfort. Yes, we are human beings and we like comfort. It's very nice for me at 3 o'clock in the morning to stay in my bed, nice and cozy, and da-da-da-da, and not get up and do my spiritual work, and not get up and do my walking, and not get up and do my yoga. Why? Because it's more comfortable to stay in bed. But you know what? The consequences of that is my character. I'm encouraging laziness. I'm encouraging defeat. I'm encouraging me not to be my best self. So you have to reach a point that for you that is not negotiable. You don't looking for comfort. You're looking for excellence. You are not looking for comfort. You are looking for excellence. Also, you have to understand that a comfort is a temptation, is an illusion that only leads you to regret. If I don't do my spiritual development in the morning, doesn't feel the same because comfort is temporary illusion. It leads you to regret. The people who like to win, the great athlete, and the athlete in life, we're talking about athlete in life, they don't tolerate excuses. And you reach that moment, you reach that point. As you keep working on yourself, you reach the point that you don't tolerate excuses. And then you look for the thing is, what's in it for you? One of the things that you can do is you fighting your laziness, you fighting your comfort, you fighting that you don't want to do it, you fighting your feelings, you fighting your emotions. One of the things that you can do to yourself, and that I do this very, very frequently, I said to myself, what's in it for me? What's in it for me to get up in the morning at 4:30 and leave my house at 4:30 in the morning and walk for 6 miles and do yoga and watch the sunrise? What's in it for me? The benefits that in it for me override and not doing it, because I'm gonna lose more no getting up in the morning and doing my development, no working on myself. I will miss the spectacular, the majestic, the stars, the sun, Saturn, the planet Saturn is so huge that I have to look at my phone and take a look to make sure, because I thought it was the International Space Center that you can see it. But that I will miss all this beauty. I will miss the connection with the power of creation. I will miss the smell of the gardenias and the jasmine. Are amazing. You have to, it's intoxicating. You just have to stop. But I found that if I stop, the smell it gets less. I don't know why, but if I stop just to take it in more, it's not as intense. If I walk, the smell is more intense. So you can ask yourself the question, what's in it for me? What are the benefits in it? What happens if I don't do it? What are the consequences of that? And I tell you, one of the greatest consequences of you constantly encouraging yourself to be mediocre is that you lose yourself. And once you lose yourself, you got nothing. Once you lose yourself, you got nothing. That's a big price to pay. I'd rather get up at 4:30 in the morning. No get up, I get up at 3. Marcus Aurelius, he wrote, the power over you have power over your mind, not outside events. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. When you realize this, you will find strength, you will find determination, because you know that the only thing that you can control is your thoughts. You stop putting aside comfort. I'm talking, for instance, talking about comfort. If you set the alarm clock to wake up at 6 o'clock, and the alarm goes off, and you turn, oh, well, I'm going to stay in bed 3 more minutes, 1 more minute, 3 more minutes. The moment you do that, you start sabotaging yourself. Okay? When the alarm goes off, you get up, you jump, bow, ow, ow, ow. Why? Because the way you start your day is going to set the tone for the rest of your day. If you start your day, the alarm clock goes off, and you bow wow, you get up, coffee, whatever, read your Bible, read your books, writing, do push-up, take a shower, go for a walk, go to the gym, It's a ton. All these activities that I'm just mentioning are activities that promote growth. You know what doesn't promote growth? When the alarm clock goes off and I press the snooze. Snooze? Snooze? How do you say? A snooze button. If you snooze, you lose. If you snooze, you lose. Remember, if you snooze, you lose. So the moment the alarm goes off, you get up and you start moving, because the way you fight comfort, laziness, and excuses, the antidote for excuses is action. Action. I don't want to do it, I'll do it. I don't want to go to the gym, I go to the gym. I don't want to go for a walk, I walk for a walk. Because the way you fight your excuses is with action. How many hours do I sleep? I go to sleep at 7 o'clock in the morning, at night, 7 p.m. until 3 o'clock. And that's a good point there, because, okay, if you snooze, you lose. But if you're the type of person that, okay, you need what, 6, 7, 8 hours, right? So I need 7 hours. I need at least 7 hours. 6, 7, 8 hours. Now, if you don't get enough, let me calm down. Cálmate, mamacita. God is not in a rush, and neither do I. I have to remind myself, God is not in a rush, and neither do I. So calm down, relax. Okay, what I was saying. Okay, so if the alarm clock goes off and you're not getting enough sleep, of course your body is gonna resent it. Your body doesn't wanna get up. But you're the type of person who have integrity, so you know that you need 6 to 7 hours, or you need 8 hours. You go to sleep in appropriate time, in the correct time, so you allow your amazing, beautiful, fabulous, fantastic body to rejuvenate. Where are you rejuvenated? You rejuvenating when you are sleeping and when you are working out. Those are the two times your human growth hormone produces in your brain, when you are sleeping and you're working out. So you need to give yourself enough time for sleeping, so you can build your strength, that you can build resistance, you can build determination. Because when you feel fresh in the morning and you get up and you look at yourself and you say, hello, beautiful, what can I do for you today? You start your day in a power act. And that's what I call a power act. Strength is not built in comfort. Strength, you're going to be strong, you don't build strength and comfort. It is built in resistance, in movement. You have to fight that. You have to move. You have to get up and go. And then you become so strong that when you see the easy path coming your way, you reject that. You reject that. You reject that. You want to quit the workout, you're working out, and you say, oh, well, I'm going to do 3 sets. No, if you usually do 4 sets, and the recommended amount is 4 sets, you do your 4th set. And you decided that you're going to do, like a 15 rep, 12, 8, 10, that's fine, because you already planned it in your head. Because when you have planned in your head for your workout, for how you're going to deal with your life and how you're going to do your thing, you have to have it here. You have it here, and then you act on it. You act on it. Remember, your actions speaks so loud that I can hear what you are saying. Your actions speak so loud that I cannot hear what you are saying. Now, okay, so excuses are nothing more than illusion. They are lies than your excuses are lies that your weak self tells you to keep you in comfort. Your excuses are nothing but illusions and lies that your weak self tells you to keep your comfort. They're all constantly telling you the excuses. You know your excuses. You start your diet and you start looking for excuses. Okay, so they are deceptive. The excuses are deceptive. They encourage you to continue be in this state of mediocrity. It tells you not to take action. It tells you to give up. It tells you, oh, well, I do it tomorrow. I don't have time right now. I don't have money right now. I don't have, oh, I have to wait. Another problem is that people constantly waiting. You can't wait. You don't have the luxury to wait any longer. You have to act. You have to act and take actions on mastering yourself. Because if you don't do that, you become a prisoner of your own weaknesses. You become your own prisoner of your own weaknesses. And who created that mess? You created that mess. And because you created that mess, you're the only one who can fix it. You're the only one who can change it. Every excuse is a step backwards. Every time you give yourself an excuse, you're stepping backwards. And where are you going to? You're going to stagnation, to mediocrity, to miserable, to looking for people like you because misery likes company. When you are in the path of mastering, you associate with people who are in the same path. And if you have to go it alone, you go it alone. Because at the top, there is not too many people, because not too many people want to make the commitment to self mastery. The more you delay and the more you find excuses, the weaker you become. Weak excuses create weaknesses. If you want to stop to be weak, you have to allow yourself to detach and to let go of all this negativity and all the excuses. Because what's going to happen is going to suffocate you. You're going to feel suffocated. You're going to feel that somebody is strangling you. You feel that you don't have oxygen. And you wonder, what's happened to me? What's going on with me? I don't understand. Yes, you understand. You understand what happened is you don't want to deal with reality. Because the reality is that the miserable self that you created, you don't want to destroy. Why? Because it's your creation. When you create something, like I created my books, I don't want to destroy my book. It's my creation. So the same thing with life. You don't want to make the change. You don't want to take the chance. You don't want to take the step. You don't want to take the chance. You don't want to take the risk. You don't want to leave the comfort. You don't want to walk into the unknown. And this is another factor that people are afraid to walk in the unknown. But in the unknown is where the magic exists. The magic, the beauty, the majestic, the splendor. It's knowing what the thing that you already know is in the unknown, in the adventure ahead. And that is not only talking about walking like also the adventure ahead inside of me, because that's the most wonderful one. It's inside of me. What I discovered that is within me. That's amazing. That's amazing. If you want to kill the weakest vision that you have about yourself, You have to be relentless. I love that word. You have to refuse to negotiate with laziness. You have to, I'm going to repeat, you want to kill weakness. You want to stop to be a weak person. You have to be, the qualities you want to develop are relentless, intolerance for excuses. You don't allow yourself to be to have excuses not to excel, not to constantly master yourself every single day. And the thing is that this is every single day. And you are busy every single day mastering yourself. And when you are busy every single day and you don't have tolerance for excuses and you refuse to be lazy and you reject hesitation and you start acting, and you start acting before doubt start coming in. You start acting before doubt, because that's the other thing, the doubt. You start doubting yourself. When in doubt, doubt your doubts. That makes sense? When in doubt your doubts. I'm not gonna doubt myself. I don't wanna doubt. No. So acting before doubt start taking over, because then it comes the doubting. You start doubting yourself. When in doubt, rule it out. You don't go that way. You don't argue. Do not argue with a part of yourself that. Don't start arguing with the part of yourself that wants to be lazy. It's a no. Let me tell you this vignette. This is Caruso. Remember this, the opera singer Caruso? Karen, thank you. If he was doing a humongous presentation in the beginning of his career, and then it's time for him to go on stage. And he started doubting himself. He started doubting about his ability, about his talent, about his capability of being an amazing singer. So the little self started saying, you can't do this, you can't. He started doubting himself. And Caruso says that he told himself, stop it. You are much better than that. And Caruso claims that the way he stopped his little self, and he called the big self and the little self, is by telling himself, stop it. You are much better than that. And he went out and he had the most amazing concert that at that time. And that's what he learned when he was in doubt, to tell yourself, stop it. You are much better than that. And if that works for you, then you do it. When you started doubting yourself, when hesitations come in, when a laziness wants to creep in, you said to yourself, stop it. And immediately you start acting. Whatever is telling the little self, the weak self, the weakest part of you is telling yourself, don't do it. You said, I'm doing it. Wow. Don't go for a walk. I'm walking. Don't go to the gym. I'm going to the gym. Don't pay the bills. I'm paying the bill. Don't wash the bathroom. I'm washing the bathroom. Whatever the little liar is telling you, don't listen to it. It's like a bad friend. Don't hang out with that person. Isn't that fun? I think it's amazing, because you are in the business of your life. Your greatest business, your greatest investment is your own life. Is the business. That's just your business. Okay. So what we do, we take action. We don't allow weaknesses to keep knocking at the door. When weakness start knocking at the door, you slam the door. When it close the door, tell to get out. So you gotta be in the beginning. You have to be very strong, and remember, you need for that book number 1 and book number 6. Okay, these 2 books you can order them in Amazon, and these are the books that you need to work on to master what I'm talking about no excuses and becoming that amazing person. Okay, let me continue here. Do not argue with your little self. You don't argue with stupid people. You don't have time for that. You don't have time for insanity. The same thing happened with me. I don't want to argue with my little self, with the one who wants me to be lazy, because that's not the best Josefina. I want to connect with the best Josefina. That is my best friend. That is my best friend. Yes, and the little me is going to be trying to sneak into it, try to, but what happens is you become stronger and stronger and relentless and disciplined and powerful, and you don't take it tough. Gracias, Joemi. You must act. Yeah, you must. That's the thing. Let me underline it. You must act. When laziness is telling you not to do it, you do it. Because what you plan to do is mastering yourself. That's what we are in the business of mastering ourselves. Okay, the moment an excuse enters your mind, an attack, take action. Okay, I already told you. So we need to take action. We have to be aggressive. Every second wasted and indecision. This is good. Every second wasted and indecision strengthens your weakness. That makes sense, right? It all makes sense. That treat excuses as a hostile friend and meet them with aggression. That's what I say, like Caruso did. Aggression, stop it. You are much better than that. And what happened, you make a command to the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind say, oh my God, she means business. And this is how you train the mind. And in talking about training the mind, if you go on my website, drjosefina.com, you can download my CDs of The Mind is Designed for Success, the affirmation. I have 6 amazing CDs that you can download and along with the books, and then just the books and the CD is amazing because you have the CD. It's just reinforcing the knowledge. You have to reinforce the personal development and the mastering the self. It's a journey of mastering through repetition. You gotta listen. You have to work at it. You have to listen every day. You have to train your body, your mind, and your spirit every single day. Discipline is not a feeling. And most people say, I don't feel like it. I don't care. I don't care if I don't want to get up in the morning. I get up. Why? Because discipline is not a feeling. It's a command. Get up. Walk. Shower. Do push-up. Do abdominals. Go to the gym. Discipline is not a feeling. It's a command. It's an order that you give to yourself, and you need to obey. Obey. You must obey what you're telling yourself, regardless of the circumstances. And I think we already said that. Okay? So discipline is not a feeling. I don't feel like doing it. I'm tired. I don't care how I feel. Do I have to train today? Yes. Then out. Go. Discipline is not a feeling but a command, an order given to oneself that must be obeyed regardless of the circumstances. You must obey regardless of the circumstances. And why? Why? Because remember what I said in the beginning. You already said that you were going to do it. You made a contract with yourself. You signed a contract with yourself. You told yourself, I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to work on my health. I'm going to exercise Part of being healthy is exercising every single day for vitality and balance. I don't want to reach 50 years old, 60 years old, 70 years old, 80 years old, 90 years old, 100 years old in a bed. And I can walk and I can move. I love my independence. I love my power. I love my muscle. I love my strength. I love my agility. Give me a life. That's the consequence of that. That you can't afford it. You can't afford it. Let me tell you one more vignette, and I'm gonna stop and answer some of your questions. Oh my God! Well, let me. So much good stuff in here. But I was training Monday. Monday is leg day. Monday and Friday is leg day for me. And one of the things with your legs, you gotta train your legs. You gotta train your legs. Okay. I see a lot of people just working on their glutes. Oh, they're working but you have to work on your legs. Anyway, point. And this reinforced this experience on Monday reinforced my belief. My coach, I'm training with my coach on Monday, like day. And then he something happened to a lady. They were having a class, and this lady could not get up off the floor. And my coach went to help her, and the lady was stuck. She could not get up. And I'm at the gym. I'm minding my own business. I don't participate in somebody else's drama. Let me get a break here. Yeah. Just a minute. Somebody's at the door. Wow. I'll be right there, okay? Okay, thank you. Wow. Sorry about that. You never know. Okay. So my coach went to help that lady. And a few minutes later, when he came back, he said, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I said, okay. And I said, what happened to her? I noticed she could not get up. He said, she could not, when you're on the floor, right? And you have to do this movement with your foot to get up. Her foot got locked and she could not support her body and do this movement. And I went like, wow. And he said to me, and this is what happened when people, like the lack of exercising. And he said, the point was that at one moment we said people should start at least in their 50s to avoid you can't get out from the food. You can't get up. You want to be in that place that you can't get up? I said, wow. And this is the type of thing that we need to promote. This is probably one of the things that I thought on Monday that I need to let people know you gotta exercise. This is not that you're exercising for vanity. You're exercising for your health. You want to be able to go down the floor and get up. You want to be able not to be falling down every minute, because this is what studies indicate, that people after certain age, one of the most common accidents are falling in their own home. But you can see the person who doesn't have strong legs, you don't have a strong muscle, you're going to be falling. Okay, so let me continue here. Where are we now? We have, We're talking about destroying excuses. How do we destroy the excuses? We destroy excuses with action, aggressive action. How do we aggressive action? Okay, so let's go para. Okay, okay. Let's talk about. This is the last point. I'm gonna talk about your weak self waits. This is for the people who want to wait for the right time. You're weak. When you're weak, you want to wait. The strong self wants to move. Always remember, the weak self wants to wait. The strong self wants action. The body is made for movement. You want to act. You want to move. Me encanta tu cabello. Thank you. So we talk about snoozing. No snoozing in the morning. If you snooze, you lose. When you set the alarm clock and the alarm clock goes off, you get up. Why? Because like I said in the beginning, we're still going back now. The way you start your day is gonna set the rest of your day. If you start your day with a power act, you're gonna have an amazing, fabulous, fantastic day. And you start your day procrastinating and being lazy and snoozing. You put a snooze and you snooze, and you put it back again and you continue snoozing. You're a loser. Okay? If you snooze, you lose. You wanna be a loser? No, you weren't born to be a loser. You were born to conquer, to be amazing, to be powerful, to be successful. So the first decision of the day determines your success or your failure for that day. And the accumulation of failures every single day, what is the result of that? You're going to be a failure. 2 + 2 = 4, the same thing. Every single day, you continuously, repeatedly cultivating, promoting, accepting, digging into that crap, then you are encouraging the failure, the first movement of your day. How do you start your day? How do you start your day? The first decision of the day sets the tone for everything that follows. You hear me? The first decision of the day set the tone for everything that follows. What kind of day you want to have? I want to have a wonderful day. Okay, and that is for. So let's go back a few seconds. So we have to, the way we fight excuses is with action. I'm gonna be conscientious, aware of my excuses, the way I talk to myself, and all that you're gonna find it in book 1 and in book 6. So you need to order these books in Amazon, book 1 and book 6, in how to master, to conquer your excuses, to be relentless, and to have the type of life that you deserve to have. Okay? If you deserve to be happy, you work for your happiness. And you deserve to be a failure, you work for your failure. Life is a self-to-do business. Do it yourself. It's a do-it-yourself business. Life is a do-it-yourself business. Okay? Okay, so now I love this topic that you are talking today. Maria, thank you so much. Claudia, power, energy, great wisdom. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies. Olga, hi. Okay, I'm gonna read your comments and I'm gonna answer. Hi, Carlos, buenas tardes. Okay, me encanta. Okay, gracias. A ver, excellent. Okay, great. Sandra, excuses, crippling. Yes, absolutely. How much cardio do I do? It depends. If I'm competing, I do it every day. If I'm not competing, I'm not doing. I'm only walking. Cardio is not good for your muscles. Too much cardio eats your muscle mass. So I do cardio when I'm competing. Yes. Okay. Any questions? And if no question, then we are ready to rock and roll. Claudia, any question? Maria, any question before we go? Instagram questions. ¿Cuándo recomiendas caminar? 45 minutes. Caminar 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour. But if you're starting, if you're brand new, 20 minutes, if you baby step. If you are starting, baby step. You start with 10 minutes, 5 minutes. When I started walking, 1 minute. Eres demasiado bella. Felicidades. Zuleima, thank you so much. So if you're a beginner, then I will also in my book here. Book number 4 is how to start from day 1. Okay, if you are a beginner and you want to walk, you start with a minute, 1 minute. It's just the accumulation. It's amazing because when you start with 1 minute, and the next day your body wants 2 minutes, and the next day your body wants 3 minutes. It's amazing. And a lot of time people believe that excuses, well, I never done it, whatever. No excuses. I can't find excuses. But the point is that if you the accumulation of the power act, the accumulation of your positive actions are gonna take you in an amazing direction because your body is amazing. Your body will tell you. You walk 1 minute. Let me tell you this. When I started running in college in Venezuela, I had no resistance. I had no endurance. And I remember my teacher, my professor, she said to me, Josefina, only for 1 minute, just run, because I was training in track and field. Track and field. And of course, I needed to build my conditioning, my endurance for running 200 meters, 500, 200, 150 meters. So I needed to build my conditioning, my endurance, and so on. So I didn't have any cardiovascular capacity. And my professor said to me, it stuck with me for the rest of my life. She said to me, Josefina, just run for 1 minute. You can do 1 minute. I get chill when I remember that because it's true. 1 minute, and then now I walk. Now I don't run, but I used to run 10 miles every single day. Before bodybuilding, I used to be a runner. 10 miles every single day in the snow, ice conditioning. In Massachusetts, cold, ice, sled, whatever. Oh, man. And I had 10 pounds that I could never get out. And the only way I lost the extra 10 pounds was doing bodybuilding. So, and it took me a long time. It took me 5 years to understand that running was no good for my bodybuilding. Dana, love you, Dana. Thank you so much. Laura, good morning. So, going back to the person who wanted to know for how long to run or walk, 1 minute, 1 minute. And see what happened. That way you don't have excuses because you said to yourself, I can walk for 1 minute. It's amazing. And you start. It's just amazing the benefits that you're going to gain. I mean, and you're going to feel so good about yourself. It's just a beautiful thing. Thank you for sharing, Brigitta. I love you, Brigitta. How are you? Your hair is beautiful. You're such a beautiful example of how the spirit guides you to a wonderful life. Thank you so much, Swayze. Swayze. You look like TV actress. Oh my God, that's awesome, Dana. I love it. I love it. Okay, any other questions? If you don't have any questions about excuses and how to, Laura, thank you so much. Okay, so remember, my YouTube channel is Dr. Josefina. Come to my YouTube channel. The video is going to be there. You will have it forever, God willing. And then you can always refresh every time you want to give up, every time you're looking for excuses, and every time you want to surrender yourself to the mediocrity and to lower self. Your house looks spectacular. Thank you, Dana. I love it. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's just amazing, and it's getting better. And this is the thing, you don't have excuses not to have an environment that is appealing to you, that it promotes growth. Your environment, your home, has to be beautiful in the sense of clean maintenance, because that is promote growth. You feel like, wow. So you have to work in everything. Your environment, your physical environment has to be peaceful, has to be clean, has to be maintained. Thank you so much. Okay, so we are done here. Let's do the bicep for my YouTube channel. Look at those shoulders. I did shoulders yesterday. Oh my God. No, I did chest and a little bit of shoulders, and I feel it. You are in for sure. I love you. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. Laura, remember the books, book 1 and 6 for today. Amazon, the books you need my books. Take action. Don't stop the excuses and take action. Go in Amazon or at least book 1. And for today, we use book 1 and book 6. And all of them are fabulous. Okay, thank you so much. Bye, Juan. I love you guys. See you next time. Amazing.